Sublimation on Siser HTV has been a long time trend. Ever since we showed you the process of sublimating on our white glitter HTV all the way through our ever so popular EasySubli HTV. Which brings us to our next trend. Sublimation on Siser EasyWeed Glow in the Dark, Sparkle, and Holographic HTV. Hey everyone, I'm Joe with Siser North America. Welcome to another episode of the Decoration Zone. In this episode, I'm going to show you the process we have for sublimating on various Siser HTV. But before we begin, if you could all do me a huge favor and please press that like and subscribe button, it'd be greatly appreciated. Let's get started. Let me preface by saying that what you're going to see in this video is entirely experimental. So the results can and will vary depending on what sublimation printer, inks, and paper you are using. For this video, I used a Sawgrass sublimation printer charged with Siser EasySubli inks and text print paper. So if you're using other sublimation equipment, that's okay. Just follow these steps so that you can get the gist of this process. We have tried this process with basically all of our cuttable heat transfer vinyls. Not all of them worked out very nicely, but what I'm going to show you in the video were some of the best results that we got out of any of them. And what I'm going to be using specifically is Siser EasyWeed Glow in the Dark, Rainbow Pearl Holographic, our Mystic Pearl Holographic, and our Snowstorm White Sparkle, as well as our Clear Sparkle heat transfer vinyl. So I already have my transfers cut on my vinyl cutter. Make sure you mirror them. I also have my sublimation prints printed, and I hand cut around the edges of them so I can find the registration correctly. I'm going to be using the Siser Craft Heat Press today for my application. I'm also applying these onto two 100% cotton t-shirts. So I have my heat press already set to 380 degrees. I'm going to start with the 100% black cotton t-shirt. Now, some of the products I'm using are transparent. So like I mentioned, I'm using Sparkle Clear, which is obviously a transparent product, and the Rainbow Pearl Holographic is transparent. So you want to avoid putting that on an overly dark garment because your image isn't going to really appear. So I'm going to save it for the lighter blue garment. So on this shirt, I'm going to press the EasyWeed Glow in the Dark, as well as the Mystic Holographic and the Snowstorm White Sparkle. So the first thing I'm going to do is check my pressure. I want to make sure I'm at a medium pressure on my heat press. I'm going to preheat my garment for a couple seconds, take out the wrinkles and moisture. And because this craft heat press is only 9x12, I'm only going to be able to do 2 images at once. So I'm just going to place the Snowstorm White Sparkle and the EasyWeed Glow on first. And now you're going to tack your image, your transfer down for 1 to 2 seconds and peel the carriers hot. Just going to shift up and lay the second or the final Mystic Pearl transfer down. Do the same thing, 1 to 2 seconds. Peel hot. Okay, now we're going to go back and I'm going to do the first 2 transfers with my sublimation transfers right over top of them. So again, this is why it's important that you mirror your sublimation transfer. So now when you lay it over your Snowstorm Sparkle transfer, your Glow in the Dark, and the Mystic Pearl, it's going to line up correctly. And when you cut out the edges, this is going to help find that registration the way you want it. And if you need to, just use some heat tape to keep your sublimation transfers in place so this way they don't shift. Make sure you're using a cover sheet, and we're going to press this for about 35 seconds. So you have about a 35 to 45 second window with the application. You want to avoid cooking it for too long because again, you're using Siser heat transfer vinyls, which are made to be applied at a very low heat application. So too much exposure to high heat can weaken the adhesive. So 35 to 45 seconds is a perfect sweet spot at 380 degrees. Okay, I'm gonna shift these forward, do the same thing, find your registration, use some heat tape. So once your transfers are all applied, you want to take it off the heat press, give it a couple seconds, let the transfer cool down. It's going to be very hot. And there you have it. Check that out. Now we're going to do the exact same process using these translucent materials. Again, Sparkle Clear and the Rainbow Pearl Holographic. Why I'm using a light blue 100% cotton t-shirt. Again, this is going to influence the overall color scheme of your sublimation print. So that blue is going to peer through the clear, the rainbow pearl. So you want to use either white or a light colored garment for these products. If you use black, you'll completely lose it. That's why it's very important and why I'm using the products and the colors I'm using today. The lighter the color, the better the sublimation print result is going to be. So if you use a darker colored Siser heat transfer vinyl, the sublimation print is really not going to show up. So in this case, I'm going to do the same thing, preheat for a couple seconds, lay down my transfers, and then I'm going to tack these down for 1 to 2 seconds. Peel hot. Now we're going to lay our sublimation transfer directly on top. And press for 35 seconds. Okay, we're going to move it from the heat press, couple seconds, let it cool down for a little bit. And there you have it. Hey, check this out. And that's all it takes to make a fun full color design using sublimation on Siser heat transfer vinyls. So if you want to get your hands on any of these products we showed you today, please contact your authorized Siser distributor or Siser reseller. If you have any more questions on that, please contact us at info@siserna.com. Make sure if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, leave your comments in the comment section below. We will get to them, I promise you. I hope you had a blast with this video. We have so much more fun coming for you. Thank you all so much. I'm Joe with Siser North America, and this has been another episode of the Decoration Zone. I'll talk to you all very soon.